Hello everyone, how are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Today we are going to take a new chapter in our wonderful story, Peter Pan. Today, inshallah, we are going to discuss chapter 6 and this chapter called The Children Are Carried Off. But as we know, at first we have to introduce the new vocab of today. The first word we have is toot, toot, and toot means a small animal like a frog. And of course, it's a noun because it's a name of an animal. I can also use the word toot as a name for someone I don't like. Look at this picture. So as you see in this picture, there is an animal looks like a frog. So I call it Toot. And look at this example. This Toot is lying. Of course, I don't mean the animal, but as we say, I mean the person that I don't like. So I can use the word Toot as a name for someone not liked. As in this example, this Toot is lying. Let's move to the second word. We have the word battle, battle, and it means a fight between two armies. And of course, it's a noun because it's a name of something. We have the word sword, and sword means a weapon with a long metal. And of course, we know this word. And it's a noun because it's a name of something. We have the word warrior, warrior, and it means a person who likes to fight. It's a noun because it's a name of someone. I can call someone a warrior because he likes fighting. We have the word victory, victory, and victory means an act of winning a fight. Again, it's an act of winning a fight. Of course, it's a noun. As we know that Egypt's victory over Israel in 73 was great. As you see in this picture. The last word we have today is the word tom-tom. And tom-tom means a type of drum used by Native American Indians. This is the picture of tom-tom. Now let's move to our wonderful chapter, chapter 6. As usual, Wendy was telling stories to the children, but in that time she was telling stories to the children about mother's love. But Peter didn't like this story. He didn't believe in mother's love because he stayed away from his mother for years, and when he flew back to his mother, the window was locked and there was another boy sleeping in his bed. So, did Peter like Wendy's stories about mother's love? Of course no, he didn't like this story. Okay, why didn't Peter believe in mother's love? Again, why didn't Peter believe in mother's love? Peter didn't believe in mother's love because he stayed away from his mother for years, and when he flew back, the window was locked, and there was another boy sleeping in his bed. Wendy didn't like Peter's opinion about mothers. She didn't agree with Peter. She wanted to return back home with her brothers to her mother. She said that everyone was welcome to come and live with their family, especially Peter. But Peter refused to go with her, as he always wanted to be a boy and have fun. So, why did Peter refuse to go with Wendy? Again, why did Peter refuse to go with Wendy? Excellent. Peter refused to go with her as he always wanted to be a boy and have fun. Because Wendy and her brothers wanted to go back to their home, Peter ordered Tink, and I mean Tinkerbell, to lead the way back home for Wendy, John, and Michael. She was very happy that Wendy was leaving because Tink was always jealous of Wendy. So, why was Tink happy? Again, why was Tink happy? Excellent. Tink was happy because Wendy was leaving. And why do you think Tink was happy that Wendy was leaving? Again, why do you think Tink was happy that Wendy was leaving? Excellent. She was happy because Tink was always jealous of Wendy. But the children couldn't follow Tink, as suddenly the pirates made their terrible attack on the Indians. So did the children follow Tink? No, they didn't follow her. And why? Why couldn't the children follow Tink? Excellent. The children couldn't follow Tink because the pirates made their terrible attack on the Indians. The pirates' attack was a complete surprise. Hawk and his men broke the rules of the battle, and the Indians were unprepared to meet Hawk. The remaining Indians ran to trees to hide. So, why was the pirates' attack a complete surprise? Again, why was the pirates' attack a complete surprise? Excellent. The pirates' attack was a complete surprise because Hawk and his men broke the rules of the battle. So, were the Indians prepared to meet the pirates? Again, were the Indians prepared to meet the pirates? Excellent. No. The Indians were unprepared to meet Hawk. And where did they hide? Where did the Indians hide? Excellent. The Indians ran to trees to hide. Hawk didn't look pleased. He didn't want to destroy the Indians. He only wanted Peter Pan. So, as we see, Hawk didn't look pleased. He had nothing to do with the Indians. He only wanted Peter Pan. So, did Captain Hawk look pleased? No, of course he didn't look pleased. But why? Because he didn't want to destroy the Indians. He only wanted Peter Pan. At that time, the children were listening carefully to the sounds above. They, they were thinking, which side has won? Peter took his sword and prepared himself to the fight. So, which sounds do you think the children were listening to? Again, which sounds do you think the children were listening to? Excellent. The children were listening to the sounds of the fight between the Indians and the pirates. And what did Peter take? Again, what did Peter take? Excellent. Peter took his sword and prepared himself to the fight. As we see in this picture, we have Captain James Hook and one of his men. This is Smee. The pirates heard Peter saying that if the Indians have won, they will beat the tum-tum. It's always a sign of victory. So again, the pirates heard Peter saying to the lost boys that if the Indians have won, they will beat the tum-tum. It is always a sign of victory. So, what did Peter say? Again, what did Peter say? Excellent. Peter said that if the Indians have won, they will beat the tum-tum. It is always a sign of victory. So, what is the victory sign according to the Indians? Again, what is the victory sign according to the Indians? Sorry. Excellent. It is the beating of the tum-tum. Smee had found the tum-tum. Hook ordered him to beat it, so the children believed that the Indians won the war. So, how did Hook trick the children? Again, how did Hook trick the children? Excellent. He ordered Smee to beat the tum-tum, so the children believed that the Indians have won. Now, let's move to the important points of the chapter. Wendy told stories about mother's love, but Peter didn't believe in mother's love. Wendy and her brothers wanted to go back to their mother and take all the children with them, but Peter refused to go. The pirates made a sudden, terrible attack on the Indians and broke the rules of the battle. Hook deceived the children and let them believe that the Indians have won by beating the tum-tum. So, let's ask this question. Will the children discover the pirates' trick? Again, will the children discover the pirates' trick? This is what we are going to know in the next chapter. Now, after listening and reading chapter 6, let's answer these simple questions. The first question, why didn't Peter Pan believe in mother's love? Again, why didn't Peter Pan believe in mother's love? Peter Pan didn't believe in mother's love because he was away for years, and when he flew back, he found that the window was locked and there was a boy sleeping in his bed. The second question, why didn't the children follow Tinker Bell to leave Neverland? Again, Why didn't the children follow Tinker Bell to leave Neverland? Because the pirates made their terrible attack on the Indians. Question number 3. Why was the pirates' attack a complete surprise? The pirates' attack was a complete surprise because Hawke and his men broke the rules of the battle. Question number 4. Hawke didn't look pleased. Explain with the reason. Hawke didn't look pleased because he didn't want to destroy the Indians. He only wanted Peter Pan. Question number 5. Why do you think Tinker Bell was happy that Wendy was leaving? Tinker Bell was happy that Wendy was leaving because Tinker was jealous of Wendy. Let's move to the complete part. Question number 1. Peter Pan always wanted to be space to have space. Excellent. Peter Pan always wanted to be a boy to have fun. Number 2. Peter Pan took his space and prepared for the space. Peter Pan took his sword and prepared for the battle. Question number 3. The space were unprepared to space Hawke. Excellent. The Indians were unprepared to meet Hawke. Question number 4. The remaining Indians space into the trees to space. The remaining Indians ran into the trees to hide. Question number 5. Peter said that if the Indians have won, they will beat space. It is always a sign of space. So Peter said that if the Indians have won, they will beat the tom-tom. It is always a sign of victory. This is the end of chapter 6. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.